Meditation Studio with Dr. Carol, yours truly, duly board certified family medicine doc and obesity medicine specialist, and your master movement meditation and mindset coach. And it's Friday. Today, I want to share with you just that it's been a difficult 2 weeks, and perhaps share some of my beliefs. Now, these are my beliefs, not your beliefs. I'm not suggesting that you take them on. But when I'm here with you in the meditation studio, it is a time to get real. It is a time to share with you just how powerful meditation has been in my life. And I hope in sharing that it comes to be a power tool in your life. I'm calling this week's meditation In the Valley of the Shadow. For you see, in the last 2 weeks, I have lost people dear to me. The sudden and unexpected death of my beloved brother, Arthur. The death of my favorite uncle-in-law. And then another cousin-in-law lost his beautiful and beloved mother. One of the deaths was unanticipated. The other two were expected, coming at the end of long and rich lives. But nonetheless, a heavy heart, a heavy heart. Sometimes when the valley of the shadow comes into our life, many will turn to drinking or smoke or sex or some way to take you up and away and out of the experience. I'm suggesting that as difficult as it is, this is the time to be still and know. Because death, like birth, is an integral part of life. And death is a time to reflect, to think, to know, to understand that the depth of your sorrow is only matched and surpassed by the height of your love. For we cannot know such sorrow unless we've known such love. And we cannot know such love unless we have been loved and beheld by the beloved ourselves. Because you see, I do believe, and I'm going to use the word God, and perhaps you can use a word that suits you and suits your walk in life, a higher power or such. We are incredibly, inextricably one with all of life, and we are loved by that force called God beyond all measure. And just invite you now, take a breath with me. Let that breath out. That's love. That's love. As we inspire the winds of life into our very body. That's love. And as we expire, we are reminded that even in this right now, in this moment, we must die to the breath in order for the next breath to come in and give life. And as I reflect back on these transitions, and I reflect back on the love that it represents in my life, so even in my sorrow, so you see, this is a multi-tiered process, and the longer you meditate, the longer you will come to understand and be able to realize the three things that are always happening simultaneously. There is the right now and the truth of the moment. There is our memory of the person, the place, or the situation that has happened. And then there is our imagination, our creation or interpretation of what has happened. And we have choices at any given time as to how that's going to go. So for me, I've been walking with grief, sitting with grief, working, going to work, going about my life, loving my husband, loving my children, loving my extended family, loving my mom. And yes, even in my sadness, just realizing here's what's happening now. Here is my thoughts about what has occurred. And then the part of me that's interpreting or creating or imagining what is yet to be. Breathe in, breathe out, my beloveds. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel the love coming into your body, into your lungs in the form of your breath, the life affirmation. And yet, as we exhale or expire, and the spirit leaves just for a fleeting moment, we know in that moment what it is like to let go of this life. And if we don't inhale and take in the next breath, we will soon be in that place of expiration, will we not? I might have mentioned this last week in our meditation, 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, maybe 3 weeks without food. So our most important nutrient is the life-giving breath. It's the first thing we do at that joyful moment of birth when we emerge from the body of our mother. That fluttering of the newly born's arms as the air rushes in and the lungs inflate for the first time. Breathe in, breathe out in this holy moment. And then it is the last thing that we'll do when we leave this place, this human body. So I thank you, beloveds, for just bearing witness and being a part of my life right now as I sit with my grief, saying goodbye to these dear ones who are so recently departed. And in your meditation today, not in a morbid sense or a sad sense, or if some sadness comes up, that's okay too, because we do need to learn to live with all of our emotions and for the lessons, the life-giving lessons that they bring to us. Just acknowledge if there's the shadow of the valley passing over or passing through your life right now. Let's meditate. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, acknowledging to yourself a sense of all that you're grateful for in your personal life and in your professional or working life if you are working. Breathe in, breathe out, express gratitude for the very breath itself. Set your intention for your meditation this Friday, and may your intention bring you great peace and a deeper understanding of how very tremendously loved you are. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, even as you become aware of this moment right now, the things that have occurred recently, and what you are interpreting or imagining what will be next. All at the same time. It's a skill set that will come with your meditation practice. As we sign off for today, I hope that you will stay for a few more moments in your still, quiet place, enjoying your breath, breathing this exhaling moment, and breathing this moment, this moment, this moment at your own rate, rhythm, and timing. I wish you great peace. I wish you great lessons in the shadow of the valley. And I wish you great, great life. Ubuntu. See you next Friday.